Welcome to Fast Track. We're bringing you this week's show from Hicks Undergraduate Library. I'm Scott Jeffrey.
And I'm Beth Stanley. The Purdue Belltower is a symbol of Purdue that has been around for many years. It has been one of the most visible and historic features of the campus's scenery and culture.
Almost all of Purdue's branding contains photos of the structure and has become synonymous with the campus's image. Fast Track visited the Virginia Kelly Carnes Archives and Special Collections to find out more on this famous structure.
The Purdue Belltower is one of the most iconic structures on campus. What many people don't know, however, is the history of this beautiful landmark that stands at the heart of Purdue's campus.
The bell tower that we see today on campus has its history that goes back to the 1890s. And what the bell tower is more or less mimicking is the bell tower that existed in Hevelin Hall, which was the first mechanical engineering building built on campus. The first Hevelin Hall was, like I say, started in the early 1890s, and about 4 days in 1894, about 4 days after it was dedicated, there was an explosion in the building, and it pretty much destroyed the entire building and some of the labs immediately behind the building.
After the fire, plans for the reconstruction of the building began right away and included a few new add-ons. In addition to the extra rooms, the Hevelin Tower was constructed with a clock and 4 bells.
So the second building, again, was built within about a year after the first building was destroyed, and it became an iconic feature of campus, and it was very much beloved by the faculty and the students and the alumni. The clock tower and so on, the clocks and the chimes and the bells and everything else were gifts from various donors, particularly students, classes, and so on like that.
In 1956, Hevelin Hall was in need of rebuilding, and plans were made to destroy the building and tower that reigned over campus for 60 years. The new building plans did not include the reconstruction of the bell tower, and students were protesting the demolition of a historical landmark to Purdue University.
This was one of the first major protests among students, faculty, townspeople, and alumni. They really wanted to keep it standing because it was kind of the center of campus. It really, there was a number of buildings on campus over the years that had been torn down that were really quite beautiful and unique buildings. And this was one of those.
The bells from the original tower in Hevelin Hall remained in storage for a number of years until they were set to be placed in the new bell tower that still stands today. The bell tower can be viewed from almost anywhere on campus and remains one of Purdue's most recognizable features. Reporting for Fast Track, I'm Ericka Lewin.